Hello, everybody. Yeah, I think we are live right now. For those who is joining right now, could you please leave a comment like, hey, or hi, or how are you, or just your name, or just hit the 1 or 0, whatever you like most. If you're already here, if you're joining us right now live, let's be in touch. Yeah, hi, Andrew. Okay. Some other channels. So we are live. By the way, we are live on YouTube. We are live here by the link. We are live on Instagram. We are live on LinkedIn and Facebook as well, I guess. Hi, Catherine. Yeah, so hi. So hello, everybody. Yeah, if you're joining right now, just drop the hi or drop the 1 or 0 or whatever you want to drop. Hey, Anton, and so we'll be in touch. And this is the way actually how we will communicate today. I don't see you. This is the format where I don't see you, but I can read your messages. I can read your activities in the chat, in our chat. So this is the live workshop. This is a live webinar, and today we're gonna speak about 8-figure roadmap for contractors for 2026. And it, of course, depends on which stage of their business you are, how much revenue you make, your company is making. And the roadmap actually is for like how to grow your company from 1 million to 10 millions and more with the scalable marketing, with this blueprint, which we're going to talk today. And we're going to talk about the marketing for the HVAC and the plumbing and electrical and roofing and flooring remodeling for the trades which are very close or directly in the home improvement niche and the home improvement direction. So why are we talking about the several trades, not only about one? Because the marketing itself and the lead generation is more or less using the same channels and the same tactics. So this will be useful for all these trades, and even if you are somewhere also in the home improvements, but in a different trade, this also may work for your business. Hi, Svetlana. Hi, David. Hi, John. Hi, everybody. That's so cool that you're joining. And so let's get started. Why actually I picked up this topic is because what challenges I see in the market, and you may also see them. And if you have if something is triggering you, just also mention that in the comments, what you're facing right now in the market, what trends you've seen. And if none, the same, just write none. I'm good. So the leads, what I see in the market, that the leads are getting more expensive. The slow season hits harder, and sometimes even when the high season, it's not so high as usual. And it's sometimes it's hard for what I see in some accounts which we serve. It's hard to tell where the leads are really coming from if you don't track those leads. And the big issue is not an issue, but the big challenge, I would say, for some markets in HVAC, especially in HVAC, is the private equity, the PE are coming into the market. And it's not only PE, but also I would say the professional players which are entering the market. And the PE, it's a lot of that in the market. And they invest a lot of money. They have established teams. They have they have almost unlimited budget. This is where even in the low areas with the lower competition, it can be very hard and very, 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 very fast. So, and competitors, they're using a lot of modern things like AI, and they're visible everywhere. And sometimes it happens that your business is not visible in all the channels. And economics, uncertainty, of course, and the high interest rates, all this hits the market, and it's not stable. And when you don't have a stable structure in your business and don't have a strategy, I don't know, and the marketing is not stable, then it's all make the business and it's unpredictable. So this is why I'm talking about this today with all these trades which are in home improvements, because this influence all the businesses which are very close. This is the agenda. So we're gonna have 45-55 minutes for this webinar, and I'm gonna talk for 39 minutes presenting you these ideas which I have for you today, and then a small bonus for you which will take only 1 minute, and then Q&A session for 5 minutes, 7 minutes, For those of you who are online with us today, who is live, get ready with your questions, with your practical some issues which you have, and drop them in the comments during the presentation, or also drop them in the comments after on the Q&A session. So today I want to make sure that you're gonna live with some knowledge about 4 pillars which I see for any company which is doing home improvements business and can build like a lead generation machine, and also be visible everywhere, how to show up everywhere homeowners may search for your company, and how to turn those clicks and into book jobs, actually how to work with conversions, because this is where you have a lot of potential and opportunities. Sorry. Okay, that was just a technical. And so the fourth thing I wanna share with you today is how to connect marketing and sales. This is very important, and we will talk about this later in more details. So you will live from this meeting with more or less clear framework what to do next in 2026. This will help you in your planning, because I'm sure that you gotta have some internal meetings and maybe strategy sessions and business sessions, and of course the marketing is a big part of those planning sessions. So this is where you will get some ideas for your next year marketing, and of course for your marketing plans, how to go from 1 million to 10 million, depends on which stage you are in. For those of you who doesn't know me yet, this is me, this is my family. I'm a happy father of 2 beautiful girls and also a husband. And in the profession, I'm already 15 plus years in the marketing experience, mostly in inbound marketing and growth marketing. And right now I'm focusing in HVAC and home improvement trades. And I invest also in startups, in technical startups in the United States, and also in the service businesses. I have equity in a moving company, moving business, and remodeling company. This is why I have some knowledge, like not only from the marketing side, but also from the sales and business development side. I'm a YouTube podcaster. I started YouTube last year, I guess. So this is the marketing game. You can find it on my family name, by Dramchef. This is where I share also some more practices about marketing and the ideas which you can implement. And I will be sharing even more this year, by the end of this year and next year. And of course, you could see me somewhere in Facebook or around. And I'm playing this game, the marketing game, not myself. I want to introduce you my team. This is the NetRocket team which is helping HVAC businesses and other trades to grow their business, actually to grow faster than competitors, and to go smoothly from 1 million to 10 million plus. And actually what we do, we used to focus very much on SEO and lead generation, but right now we're doing everything what's needed to be done from the very beginning to multi-channel complex marketing. So we do website creation, we do all this basic stuff like Google Maps, Yelp ads, Facebook ads, Google ads, and the full SEO, advanced SEO. This is what we do very good also. With text, with backlinks, we do the complex SEO, search everything optimization. I call it right now this way: the ChatGPT and Perplexity and Grok and the Gemini, the AI marketing, so-called. And of course, we connect right now this marketing stuff which you have and which we can also help you to build to your sales pipeline, to your sales team. Yeah, me personally, I do some personal consultings with several of brands during the year. And we recently opened an HVAC marketing school this year. It's for free. We do these kind of webinars, workshops, offline, online, in person. And also we meet, sometimes we do even this kind of workshops on the stage with our clients. So this is what we do for the community. We share a lot of expertise, and we actually served a lot of clients during these 15 years. Me personally, and the team also for the last 10 years, which we served the American market. And yeah, so we have a lot of expertise to share. This is what I'm talking to you about right now. And let's go into the topic. So this is how I see the framework and the stages actually which every contractor goes through. So we are firstly somewhere in the foundation stage, when we just start our company. Then we somehow, like, it can be quick. It may be during 1 year, the first year, or first and the second, a couple of years. We are already somewhere on the system building stage with the 1 to 3 millions in turnover. And this is where usually it's quite easy in the United States to get even yourself with the small team, when you do a lot of functions in your company and marketing as well, or you deal with some freelancers and somebody who can help you with that. And then it's a little bit more complicated, and this is where a lot of companies, they stuck. This is why we building this kind of roadmaps to help you to see a bit further how can you build this like multi-channel marketing, I don't know, in-house with your team or with some agency, doesn't matter. But this is how I see it, how you can build it in your company. So the second level is where you should consider building a system already, both in business and in marketing as well. And then the level 3, when you hit like 3, 4, or 5 millions in revenue, this is where you should continue your growth and, of course, make some diversification in your marketing channels and the marketing activities as well. And when you're already on the way from after the 5 million stage to 10 million to 8 figures, this is where you already, like, your company is ready to scale. So it should scale quite fast. And then, of course, you will have some ceilings as well after that, but this will be easier. So what I hear in the market, that the hardest thing is to, of course, from the beginning, pass this first level for some of the players, and then go to the next and next one. And the 10 million mark is the mark which you can hit, I don't know, like 3 or 4 years, 5 years. Some of you may hit it a little bit longer. It depends also on the business mindset and on the team, which is who is working, on the guys who is working with you. I mean, in-house and not only. So let's go step by step. Let's see how you can build this for your company. And then let's imagine on this stage, I want you to imagine that you're already running a company which is 10 million plus in revenue. And this is not a big company, actually. By the market, it can be like a small business. It's already not a micro business, but it's still a small business where you have some tracks and the team is already not small, but the business is still small with this kind of revenue. And this is where you will have this multi-channel marketing system together with the business system which you build, and the sales system, everything. And this is how I see these 4 pillars which you already have on this stage, on the 10 million plus revenue. You have these pillars, the marketing pillars, built and connected with the sales, and everything is tracked and everything is in place. So just quickly go through these parts. So the first pillar is the lead generation and paid traffic. I made it this way, so everything what belongs to lead generation and paid traffic goes to the first part. And it can be a lot of, not only this what I'm mentioning here, but just for you to structure it somehow. So of course, by default, it's local service ads, it's Yelp ads, it's Facebook and Instagram, like meta ads, the Google Maps ads, the Google search ads, Google Display, and Performance Max, YouTube video ads, TikTok ads, and retargeting, and all the other ad channels which you can find out for your business. They will be here. Then the organic visibility and SEO traffic. This is the big part of your traffic. This is the second pillar, and this also, like, function is the lead generation. So the Google Maps will go first, of course, then the reviews optimization, then the listings and directories like Yelp, Engine, and Tech, and others, website SEO, content marketing and PR, AI search optimization, so everything what belongs to AI search and AI visibility, and video content optimization, and again a lot of other things which are most of the stages. They're not we will not use them, but when the company hits 10 million plus, you will have like maybe double or triple from these channels which I mentioned here. Anyway, the basic is here. So these 2 pillars give us traffic, gives us leads. Then what we need is the conversion and retention. This is the third pillar. So from this traffic, which you already invested, you invested in paid traffic, you invested in SEO traffic and organic visibility, everything which is what is here. Then what we want is we want to convert more from the same amount of investment. We want to make more business, more dollars from the same amount. So this is where we will work more with the website, with landing pages, with the conversion rate optimization, with the different tools on that, and the offers and promotions and the seasonal limited offers and follow-up campaigns with SMS, the text messages, the emails and calls, and the client reactivation campaigns. Also, they lie here in this segment and this pillar, and the video testimonials package and social proof packaging, and the widgets and tools, and the brand is also here. Of course, you start building brand from the very beginning, but this is where the brand is very influencing the conversion and retention very much, and then also the repeated customers and so on. And then the fourth pillar. So right now we have leads, we have traffic from paid channels, we have traffic from organic, we have traffic from repeated, and so on. We have a very good conversion level, and we need to track that. Everything what we have, we need to track that and align with sales, because this is where I see a lot of. We will talk about the mistakes on the next on the next couple of minutes, but this is where I see again. It's not only about mistakes. It's a big opportunity for most of the businesses. So we need to track all the calls, all the leads are coming in. We need to track where they're coming from. We need to track also follow the metrics, the KPI. I would so call it KPIs, but really I would focus on the metrics with the cost per acquisition and ROI and ROAS and LTV. And we need to build dashboards and integrate CRM and make it work so good so you will see all the numbers on your dashboard, and it will help you to make the business decisions, and grow your company further. So automations and this sales alignment, marketing and sales alignment also it goes to this pillar. So this is the picture how it should look from my point of view when you have an 8-figure company. And by we build it, we want to build it. We will build it from either from scratch or from the point where your business is. So let's right now go step by step I recommend you to right now to feel where your company is standing in terms of the revenue, and of course in terms of the marketing channels, which we will talk about. And if you open for that, drop the message in the chat on which level you are right now. If you are making drop the number in millions in revenue, which your company is doing right now, or it's very close to 1, 2, or 3, or 5, or close to 10, or even maybe more than 10. This will be interesting just to see on which levels our participants are, and I will maybe have more actions and some focus for your level precisely. And of course, if you have any questions to your level, so just drop the comment. So the mistakes, maybe you will recognize here yourself, or maybe some of your friends, of course. Just again, type the comment that, okay, I know this, my friend is doing this kind of thing. So when you run in marketing like $1 million shop, when your company is doing, let's say, 3 million or 5 million, and you're still running marketing like a small company, micro company, this is the mistake which you'll fill in later. Then running money into ads without a system, this is a lot of this. Then no clear metrics, no clear tracking of return on ad spend, at least this one. And then letting competitors dominate in Google Maps, Yelp, and ChatGPT, and whatever in all those channels which you are not active in yet. Then ignoring SEO. This is very important, because I did SEO for many years, and I see how companies, they don't invest in SEO, and this is an opportunity which you can leave on the table, some revenues there, or just leave it to your competitors. Not consistent reviews of follow-ups still in place, and I still see this in the market. And this is obvious for me and for a lot of marketers who are even participating right now in this webinar. But I'm sure, like, guys, and if you see this in the market, please also write the comment if you have this experience, if you experienced in this with, I don't know, maybe your clients or even inside your company. And of course, no connection between marketing and sales teams. I see this a lot. Even yesterday we spoke with my friend of mine. He's trying to connect this. He's trying to make all the metrics work for him and track everything, and then of course align this to the sales team, because right now he doesn't know actually where the leads are coming from, and it's like just more or less and no precise numbers. So this is what, again, a lot of contractors, they have these issues, and it's not a problem. It's actually, I would say that this is normal. Usually you start like that, and then you make it better and better. So let's jump into the details right now. First pillar, I'm gonna break down the pillars, the first, the second, the third, and the fourth, and we'll see what we actually have inside those pillars for the lead generation, for the SEO visibility, for the conversions, and for the sales alignment and tracking. So first things are basic. You know this, and I'm sure, I hope you do this. And again, I will ask you, so we will keep this like interactive. Yeah, thank you guys for sharing your revenues. I see that we're somewhere on the first and the second stage, those who voted, who shared your revenues. And this is cool. This is where you really let's talk in the end. So if you found some opportunity, if you will find some opportunities from this workshop, from this webinar today. So first, basic things, and also share that if you used already the lead generation from LSA, local service ads, for most trades in home improvements, it's possible to use the local service ads, the Google guarantee. It used to be Google guarantee, but they already canceled that badge, so it will not appear anymore in the search. So this is the basic thing which you need to run for lead generation, because here I love it. It's like, I love it when it works, because you pay here for leads, for the quality leads. You don't pay for clicks. You just pay for leads and for calls, for bookings, for messages. And then it goes Yelp. You may love it or not. I'm sure that a lot of you had the experience with Yelp, and the experience it's actually different in California and the East Coast and New York and Florida. And also write down, like, in the comments, share your experience if you like working with Yelp, if you love Yelp, or if you have problems with Yelp and just it doesn't work for your business. Then Facebook ads and the Instagram ads, this is what actually you also will do for the lead generation. If you're not doing this, check this out. And on different levels, I would recommend basically these two things, the Yelp and the LSA, for the basic, for the foundation. And then for the foundation, it's also good to run Facebook and like meta ads. And then the more you get in revenue, the more other channels you will start using, like retargeting and other things, playing with ads, with media ads, and other types of ads. Then the Google Maps ads. This is another opportunity for everybody who is who have a very high competition in the area, or opening a new location for the next city or next location which you're serving. This is where you can play with the Google Maps ads, and you can run them with Performance Max campaigns. So I don't recommend doing this actually without an experienced team. I don't recommend doing this yourself, because this is the first things you usually can do it yourself. And again, a lot of people they make mistakes here, and then they kill their accounts. So be careful. And then Facebook, it's a little bit more complicated, and Google Ads, it's again more complicated. So, but this is an opportunity anyway for your business. And right now, Google just rolling out this new type of campaign where you can actually target the maps only. You can see this probably in your account already. We see that in our accounts. and we already started playing with that. So right now you can not only using the Performance Max to show your ads here in the Google Maps, when you have lower, less reviews, your Google Maps will appear higher than competitors when you run these ads. And yeah, this is another opportunity. Then the Google Ads, of course, this is another thing which I recommend running when the company is somewhere in the level 2 and more, when you're doing already up to 3 millions and more, because this is more complicated than the previous ones, channels. And again, I would recommend here to run this with either your in-house expert if you have one, or to use somebody's help for the Google Ads, because this is where you can lose your money, because here you will pay for clicks, and sometimes when you'll play with the budgets, you don't know these things, and you can just spend like 5K per one Friday, and this is it, and this is where you will be thinking why it's happening. So this may happen with Google, so be careful with that. Then the Google Ads and Display and Performance Max, this is what I recommend running again when your company is already above 1 million, and the more budget you have, the more revenue you have, the more different types of media ads I recommend your company is running, for the performance, for the brand awareness, and of course for the lead generation as well. Then the video ads types for YouTube and TikTok ads. This is where when your company is already grown, like quite big, like not big, again, this is still a small business, but when your company is somewhere between 3 and 5 and doing more than 5, of course, you need this kind of video ads, because a lot of those kind of video ads, they're not focused on the lead generation. They're mostly focused on the brand awareness, and that they know your company. Even for the remodeling, if somebody is in the remodeling niche, we tested a lot of Facebook ads and actually different types of media ads with the static ad and the video, and most of the time the static converted better. So the rest was the video ads. They were nice and people liked them, they share, but the static converted better in our experience. And then the lead generation and paid traffic retargeting. This is where we need to track all the visitors we should have on the website, and we should retarget them. We should remind them that we have some offers for them during this, I don't know, 1 week, a couple of weeks, when they still trying to decide whom to work with, or even after a while, if they could still be in the decision mode. So you can remind them. And this is actually the traffic and the visitors which you already invested. You paid already for the click, you paid for the visit your website, and with the help of retargeting and remarketing, you will show your ads again and again, and this will be much cheaper for you when you're showing this through this kind of marketing channel, advertising channel. So this is the take a picture slide. If you have a chance, you can take a picture, so you will see on which level, which kind of lead generation you can perform, and you can start. So 1, 2, 3, let's go further. And this is the pillar for SEO and organic visibility. Just a second. I will start about the organic. So the basic thing, again, I will go a little bit faster here. So the basic thing is the Google Maps, and I'm sure, again, a lot of you should have Google Maps already set up in place. Yeah, we need. I just read it. Sorry, I just read a comment that we need to separate webinar on Yelp. This is from the previous part. We will do this. Actually, we'll do this in December. So just to, it's not an announcement, but just information that we're gonna have the webinar on Yelp separately with the Yelp guys. So they will share a lot of experience. But this will be just about HVAC. Oh, we will make one general for the all trades, and then HVAC specifically. So let's move forward here with the business, Google My Business profile. So for the small companies, for the very beginning, you of course, you must have, every business must have this business Google Maps account and work with it. Then the more company grows, you may have more locations. This will also help you to generate more organic leads, and this is the default feature, which, and again, without the Google My Business profile, you will not be able to run the local service ads, which is very important. Then the reviews optimization. I wanna talk here about that. We don't need only to collect reviews only, but we also need to optimize them and collect the reviews in a perfect way. So when we build the system where we attract the reviews, where our clients and customers, they mention the keywords which we need to promote our Google My Business accounts, then this is how with less reviews, your account may be ranking higher than your competitors. So it depends on your trade. If you use your keywords, which you need to promote your search visibility for your Google Maps account, this works very good. This even works for our accounts, which we promote for our company, for the digital marketing agency. Then same works with the Google or with the Yelp and the Thumbtack and all the other listings and any other platforms which you use. And this actually will help. They help to just attract more traffic, more leads if you work with those platforms. Then the website SEO. I don't recommend, this is my statement to you, so listen to this, please, who is thinking about SEO. I don't recommend doing SEO, like the normal SEO, when the company is like on the micro level, when you're doing less than 1 million. I recommend, like, if you're very ambitious, if you have some investments or extra dollars in your pocket, of course, you can start it from the very beginning, from the first year, from the second year. And you can start doing some basics and some base things. So this will help you to grow your website further. But I definitely recommend doing SEO when you pass the 1 million or 1.5 million stage. And then, so because this is where you have already some money in the budget, in the marketing budget. And SEO will build an opportunity for the future traffic, for the future leads, and it will take some time, of course. So I don't recommend doing the SEO when your company is on level 1, on the foundation level, and when it's already on the level 2 and level 3, I recommend this definitely. And you can start slowly with the lower budgets, and then more and more invest in SEO. And still, it has a lot of traffic there, and the SEO itself influences also the other channels. So you pay less for the Google ads if your website is optimized, and you, of course, will appear in the ChatGPT and the other AI models as well. The content marketing, blogs and videos and PR. Let's talk about this in terms of the lead generation again. And in the beginning, I just recommend, if you have time, you can play, of course, with some posts on your website, on your blogs. And the more a company grows, the more budget, again, you have to invest in content marketing and PR. And of course, we need to build the system of the posting on our channels, on our website, on our social media, in our Google business profiles, everywhere we can attract traffic from the postings, and also externally on the YouTube, on the video hosting platforms other than YouTube, and the guest posts on the other websites. This is what will attract both backlinks and traffic. And if you do it right, and this also will help us to be visible in the ChatGPT and AI models. But again, in the beginning, just think about it. If you can play it, so it's like building a pyramid. I will show you in the end. So if you didn't build the foundation, it doesn't make sense to go further. Because I saw some guys, they put a lot of effort into building blogs and I don't know, this kind of stuff, which will not really work in the beginning for the business growth, but definitely will work during this roadmap. So then the AI search. Let's speak about this a little bit. I mapped it here on the level 4th and 5th. So when we're doing like 5 and 10 million, like in this range, This is where we, of course, have money and budgets to invest in all these PR and like multi presence to make it to make us visible in every corner. So the same will be with this AI machine. So they will see us in every corner. But I see that's happening in even on the lower stages when we do everything. When we start already a multi-channel visibility for the projects we serve, then we start in appearing and then in the ChatGPT and Perplexity and Grok and Gemini by the searches like best HVAC contractor near me or best HVAC contractor in my city, and the same with the contractors, the trades which you serve. So, by the way, this is the talk. If you have a chance right now, check out your area and check out like the best and your niche contractor near me, or the best your niche, your trade contractor in I don't know, it depends on what city you're in, Dallas or San Jose or New York, not New York, Brooklyn. So try your location and see if your company is there. If your company is there, shout out loud and share that in the comments in our chat that, oh, that's so cool, my company is there. I see it in ChatGPT or I see it in some other platform. So this would be cool. And actually, if you want to know how to appear in that results, just ask the same platform where you see that. If you're trying different keywords, and then you can ask, of course, how do you come up with this list, why, and it will give you a lot of details. But roughly, usually, if your company is doing marketing and branding and all this guest posting, and so you should do like not you, but these AI models, they try to search as well as if this would be a real person. So this is how we need to behave with our marketing. So like a real person will make the same kind of list with all the searches through Reddit, through Facebook groups, and all the possible information areas and websites they can read about our company. They will then come up with this list. But just the AI models, they will do it a lot faster. So this is the logic behind that. I'm sure you also may know this already. And this is the take a picture slide about the organic and visibility summary for the different levels of your company. Maybe so the 1, 2, 3, take a picture, and we go further. So the conversion and retention. If you have any questions on this stage, drop the messages in our chat. I will either comment them right away or will answer in the end of the presentation. So let's talk about the conversation and retention. We got that traffic, we got that leads from the paid traffic and from organic. So we got leads, we got traffic. That's cool. And then we need to, of course, play with the conversions. And I see this a lot in the market, and you can check out your website or the other guys in your area and check out their websites from mobile. If the website is like looks very good on mobile, if you can find if you can click actually the phone number to call them, or if you play with some widget, and if it looks legit, if it has some reviews and the pictures of the team and so on. So a lot of things to play with your website and with all the platforms your company is represented to make the conversion better. So try to check and make like kind of audit from the other people, not yourself only, but with other people, so they can see if they would call your company or not, and if comparing to also other companies in your area. So the website, it goes first, then offers and promotion. You can play with different offers, the seasonal, off seasonal, and so on, and wherever you have. Then the follow-up campaigns and nurturing more leads from the same amount of leads which you already paid for leads. And of course, like 30%, sometimes 40%, you cannot reach them or they already gone. It depends on how good is your dispatch working, and your sales team is connecting with them. And then from that percentage which is not responding with these kind of flows, with the follow-ups and text messages and even calls and emails, you can get some leads and some sales and some revenues if you do it correctly. Because what I see a lot of companies, they just leave it and go like, give me more leads, give me more leads. This is what I hear a lot in the market. And then the reactivation campaigns, during, let's say, 3 or 5 years, can you imagine how many leads you have in your pocket, how many leads you have in your CRMs? And these all are leads which you can work with, reactivate them, and of course they may move from one zip code to another, or from one house to another in the same zip code, doesn't matter. And some of them, they didn't buy, even they didn't choose the contractor, they just shop around. And then so you have an opportunity to reactivate those accounts. You can sell them some, I don't know, cheaper services or maintenance, or even if that was a lead for some big potential ticket, you can send them out even the gift box. So think about, like, we closed the deal on in the company which I started. We closed the deal on for like 50,000. Right now it's like close to $70,000 just for labor for the remodeling. And I'm sure I see that we have a lot of leads which are still there and which are like not very we didn't sell them yet. And of course we can invest like hundreds of dollars to send them these kind of gift boxes, so maybe they will convert next year, on even after a couple years, and this will pay off definitely. So think about, if you're selling these high tickets, then definitely you have budgets to work with in order to play with the leads which you have already in your pipeline. Then play with the social proof and with testimonials, with video testimonials, with reviews, with pictures with your clients. This works very good in order to like makes like to grow the trust for your company, and really prove that it's legit, and so on. And this is, by the way, this is the picture on the right where the guys are standing with the sign, "I love my new roof." The client of ours, I like this idea. So they're not only showing before and after, they don't not only showing the video testimonials, they have these pictures, and they place these pictures, of course. This is how they make that a client, when they leave a review about how they like the new roof, they have a picture to place together with that. And when you place pictures in the reviews in the Google Maps, this works very, very, very good. And you can also place these pictures on your website, and this will be another trust factor for everything, for Google, for conversion, but this is mostly about the conversion. You can place there, "I love my new, I don't know, kitchen, I love my new bathroom, I love my new heat pump or AC," whatever you sell, or floor or roof. So this is the take a picture slide. Take a picture if you have it, if you want it. So you will see on which stage what kind of conversion actions you may take. Then the fourth pillar, it will be tracking and sales alignment. So this is the pillar where we connect. I would just say that from the very beginning, we need to have some CRM, some kind of CRM. It may be Excel sheet, spreadsheet. So anything where you can track your leads, your sales, and and connect them, so you can be able to work with them after. And the more your company grows, the faster you start with using the CRM, the better. I mean, if you can do it from the very beginning, do it from the zero revenue. If you don't use it, then again, this is the time when you definitely need your CRM to make your company grow and build the system. By the way, share in the comments which kind of CRM you use for serving your business right now. And that's interesting, because But anyway, we just need a CRM, and to make the connection to see what leads came from which channel and how did they convert then into sales. And tracking metrics, all the metrics which you come, the marketing metrics we have to track. This is very important. And I want to talk here about the LTV. So if we will start the LTV, tracking the LTV, the earlier we start that, the better. Why? Because I see that it's not only that you will make the right business decisions then after like a couple of years when you have all the stats, because sometimes you will feel or you will see that, okay, like the SEO doesn't give me, I don't know, I'm not happy with the ROI or with the ROS from not the ROS, but the ROI from SEO channel. But you may be not happy from during the first year, but then if you track the LTV, you'll be happy from the second year. Or with the Google ads, the same may be same thing. We recently this year we had an experience where the Google ads, they were not profitable at all during 4 months, and after 4th month it started slowly becoming more profitable, and it's doing very good right now, and it's one of the main lead generation sources right now for that company. And this is why we need to track all the metrics, because it's not obvious. Sometimes you cannot really, you can feel it, of course, as a businessman, but we need to track it, and we need to see the numbers. And another thing is why I love LTV, that when you track all this LTV, when you track the customer acquisition cost usually goes down when the longer the period, the lower the cost, because of the LTV goes up. And this is very attractive if you want to sell the company, or somebody will come and ask to sell your company. This is one of the metric which is very important for the investor. And actually, when you have all the systems built in place together with the CRM and with all these metrics, this will also play a good role evaluating your business. So think about this if you want to do this in future. And in the end of the day, you need to have, of course, we need to build this kind of dashboard when you will see all the numbers, which will help you to plan, to see where your business is doing good, where it's not, and so on. So if you see this kind of picture, share one, put the one in the comment in our chat. If you don't see this kind of picture, put a 0, so you have opportunities to work with, and this will be again something you can work with in future. Then the AI automation and AI alignment in your, usually it's already built in CRM, and we can, of course, you can define on which kind of business process you can implement the AI, so it will work faster or just more efficient to your business. And then the CRM itself, when it's connected already to marketing, this is very important. Why? I want you to also check what is the setup of your CRM from the sales perspective, because I see companies in the market which making 5 and more millions in revenue annually, and in their CRM, they have CRM, that's cool. But in their CRM, they have the lead flow is a bit not correct, I would say, because when the pipeline is built this way, so they don't see the numbers, they cannot calculate actually, and they don't connect that pipeline to the marketing. So they use it like for 10%, just not losing the leads. Okay, we see them all here, but we don't see the numbers, we don't understand the numbers. So it's very important. If you're not sure if your CRM is set up correctly, just find somebody who can make an audit of your CRM from the sales perspective, the sales guy or sales expert. And then connect it to the marketing. So in the CRM, you need to see each channel. You need to be able to define what kind of conversion you have from each funnel, from each channel of marketing which you use, which you already set up on the previous stages. How the Google Maps converts, how one location converts against with, if we compare with another one, how your website traffic converts, how the Google Ads converts, how the Yelp and all the all the channels. You may have up to 40 lead generation channels when your company is 10 million plus, and you need to be aware how they convert in order to understand where and define where you want to invest more in 2026, where you want to invest your dollars to get more out of that. So this is again the tracking the sales alignment. Take a picture slide 1 to 3, take a picture, and we move forward. This is the pyramid, the 8-figure business construction. This is how we build it from the foundation stage to the domination and moving forward. So just one word that we need to do it. We need to build it from the bottom to the top. This is this is how it works. You know that. This is the 8-figure roadmap. I made it here divided by levels. So you can see that on the level 1, the checklist, on the level 2 and level 3 and level 4, I think that we will send you this out so you don't need to. So you can when you will sit together with your team, you can see what gaps you have in your marketing. Sorry, I don't know why I'm not sharing. Just a second, I will add to the stage again. Yeah, so you'll make sure if you have all marketing channels in place, or if you can do something else extra for your business in 2026. So I'm sure that this will help you with your planning. And soon we're gonna have the Q&A session. This is this 1 minute for the bonus, which I want to share with you. This is if you feel that you need some support with your marketing plans for 2026, or for building the roadmap for your business, or making an audit. So this is my gift to you and giveaway. You can use the promo code workshop and go to the Netrocket Prod/get in touch, or call the number which you see right now on the screen, and my team will perform all the general audit of all your marketing which you have in place, and will define the opportunities which you may plan for the nearest future, even till the end of 2025, and for the 2026. So we do all the SEO and visibility audit, the ChatGPT and AI audit, the competitor snapshot, the website conversion audit, and the general overall analysis, what you do right now, what you already have in place, how the marketing is connected to the sales, and what opportunities your business have for the next year and the next years. So it will let you grow to the 8 figures and more. So once again, let's talk. Use the promo code workshop. Talk to the team. If you feel that you need this kind of support, we are here to help, and this is totally free for you. So and it's very valuable. So we invest our time in that. This is the home task. This is a home task for you from my side. Right now, what I want you to do after the webinar, after the workshop, is to define what is your level, where are you at right now with your company, with your marketing, and what would be your low-hanging fruit, which you can even play with during December, even by the end of the year, when you have more time, maybe, or January. It can be something small, like start a new location in Google Map, I don't know, or relaunch your LSA, local service ads. Sorry for that. I'm back. Or because I know that a lot of companies, the LSA goes very slow for some of you, so this may be a problem, and you can do this sometimes easily, sometimes not. Or set up a leads tracking, or connect to CRM, or start using CRM. Something easy, and just one thing which you can really implement in your marketing. And of course, start collecting more reviews and start collecting more testimonials from your customers. If you're doing this already good, this is cool. And but still, I understand that there are a lot of opportunities, because reviews, it's a free marketing for your business. This may be like a low-hanging fruit for you to check out how many reviews, if you track, even if you track the reviews which you receive, how many reviews you received during the last period of time, last month. And this is actually what we are doing usually during our webinars and workshops and in person and online. So if you find this webinar somehow helpful for you, just drop the comments, by the way, in the chat. What was maybe the main idea for you, the main takeaway for you today? And I will be I'll appreciate if you will share if you'll make a review on our Google Maps profile on NetRocket New York or NetRocket HVAC marketing agency, it's called right now. So you'll find us in a New York location, or if you're in Miami, we have a second location there. And yeah, just leave us a review, a couple of words. If you like this kind of, again, what do you find good about this kind of workshop? And this will help our business to also grow a little bit step by step. This is the very good, the very best thank you from your side if you like it. If you don't like it, leave it. I mean, skip it. So this is the Q&A session, guys. Let me know if you have any comments. Okay, yeah, I also see that you placed 000 on the service student to House Call Pro. That was about the CRM's Jobber. Thank you for sharing that. And about the Q&A session. So if you have any questions right now, drop them in the chat. I will jump on them and comment. While I'm waiting for the questions from the live participants, I have 3 questions from the previous meetings, so I will start with them. So first questions, which we usually have question, is that why does my LSA campaign not work? Well, this is the Google guarantee if you're used to this kind of name, and it's not the leading enough calls. And I can tell you that there may be a lot of reasons, a lot of different reasons. It may be budget, it may be setup, it may be the quality how you work with your LSA account. We had a separate meeting on the LSA and the features which LSA have and the factors which you can play with in order to make it work better for your business. And we will do this once again in January or February. So I invite you to join there. And if you have some kind of these kind of issues with your LSA account, that it's not running very well, or it ran for I don't know, maybe a couple of months, and then it slowed down, also let us know, and we can check your account and see what's going on there. Again, technical issue. So the second question which we have is how should a contractor budget the marketing, like for Yelp ads, for local service ads, for Google search, and if you have any other paid channels, how you should budget them. We have 2 minutes, so this will be, I think, the last question. And I will tell you right away. So if you have more questions, just go to netrocket.pro/get in touch and drop the comments and drop the questions through our website. We will get back to you with the answers and the analysis of your project. So I will tell that in terms of budgeting, usually we don't budget just like that, how much should I pay for the lead, or how much should I pay for something. We budgeted from the revenue which we want to attract, which we want to receive. Because usually if you have a ticket for, let's say, HVAC system installation, it will be, I don't know, let's make it $15,000. And usually for budget, I recommend for the contract, spending like 10 to maximum 18% if you're very aggressive, but 10-15%, this is a good spot, a good number. So you have a budget of at least $1,500 up to $2,200 to close that deal. So this is, and then depends, if you're closing 1 out of 5, then the 20% conversion rate, then you need 5 leads to close the one deal. So your leads in any channel with this kind of conversion with 20%, they may cost up to $200. So you don't have to be afraid if your leads are like you getting leads for 150, because this will, with this kind of conversion rate, it will be inside your budget. So this is the correct way how you should actually budget each channel, the Facebook ads or Google ads or Yelp ads. You just track the conversion. You understand what is the average ticket from this channel which you're getting from that offer you promote, and then you calculate how much budget you have per lead and how much budget you have per acquired client. And of course, inside that funnel, you can play with the other metrics to make it work better. So we have one question. Set up GMB and launch the LSA, but the result are not great so far. Any tips on what I should next? So definitely, John, we can actually jump on your and have a look on your account, because they may be like 20 things to look at inside your account, see what's not working. So take this chance. I don't know, connect with us, and we will see what's not working and why. It may be pictures which you uploaded. It may be the strategy which you chose for the budgeting. It may be the budget which you allocate for a week, because others may allocate more. It may be the Google My Business settings and the connection. So we need to see what's connected and how it's connected. It may be other things which you may change in the targeting and so on in your LSA. So let us have a look. This will be free of charge for you, and we will see what opportunities you have there. So guys, this is mostly it. Again, if you have any other questions, don't hesitate, contact us on netrocket.pro, get in touch, and I will make sure that me and my team will check out your website, and yeah, and we'll give you like a very, very interesting feedback with opportunities and with a lot of stuff which we will see in your business and in your area. Thank you for watching, and I invite you for the next meetings which we will have with Yelp, and which we will have about like each of these marketing activities which I talked about today. We will have the separate sessions. We will go into details how to play with Google My Business and LSA and all the other channels, so you'll be able to make them work better for your company, for your business. Thank you, guys. And if you enjoyed this kind of webinar, I will wait for your reviews. I will be happy for that. And yeah, have a good day, have a good evening, and see you on the next webinars, and see you on our YouTube channel. Bye-bye. That was Daniel.